Welcome to another exciting video on Larazon's World. Today my front wheel bearing went out on the truck, work truck. It's a 2000 one-ton Chevy Monster. So here, let me turn the camera around and show you what's going on. So it started making a weird sound, grinding, not a grinding, but a clunking, scratching. So of course I lifted up the tire and it's hard to spin, and yeah, it's definitely a wheel bearing. So here's what we do. I'll try and go step by step, so if you're doing the same job, make it easy. So I had to pull off this wheel adapter. I'm not even sure if this is completely necessary, but now the disc is exposed. Now I'm going to pull off the caliper. We'll get that next. I'll put the camera on a tripod. Hold on. There's two big bolts to hold on the caliper. One here and one here. As you can see, I already pulled them out. Now I probably have to loosen the caliper by compressing the pistons here so the brake shoes come away from it. So we'll get a screwdriver, get that done. Don't go away. Press these pistons, send the brake fluid back up to the master cylinder. We need a good spot to pry from. That's doing a little bit. You can do the same thing if you were changing the brake brake pads. It's just loosening everything up so you can get it apart. It's already almost there. See how it moves a little bit now. Yeah. So we should be able to lift this caliper off of there. Getting close. There we go. Give it a lead one more. Now if I'm going to change the brake shoes, which I'm probably not, shoes, pads, I need to compress these all the way at the same time. Use an old brake caliper pad, clamp, push them all the way in. I might do that. See how worn out everything is. Should never do what I'm doing right now, let it hang from the brake line. Never do that. Okay, so now I have to pull the shoes. They're good. I'm not changing those. Now this whole carriage has to come off. Looks like 19mm bolts. Maybe bigger. Probably 20, 21, 22. Let's find out. I can't get it. Woo, baby. Almost. Aha. What is that? 21. I still got my ratchet. Okay, there. I hope I broke it loose. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I cracked the damn socket. Yeah, cracked the socket. My 21mm, that stinks. I don't have a 21mm impact socket. Guess I have to go get one. Oh boy. Let's see if I have any luck. Yipe. Ah, there it is. Crazy. All right, back to our scheduled programming. Let's see, am I on there? Okay. That was a distraction. Note to you guys, those bolts are tight. But if you want to ruin enough tools, anything's possible. I actually used the 15/16 because I didn't have a 21mm socket because I split the only one I had. I didn't have the right size wrench, but the 15/16 fit a little tighter, which is actually good because I was able to hammer it on and it was a nice snug fit. Mother! Get this off here real quick. Those are tight. I guess I could have heated them up, but I didn't want to heat up the bolt too much. I can help it. Should get the caliper. There she goes. Alright, so now there's the caliper, what do you call that? Caliper holder thingy. Rotor comes off. Now, oh, listen to that. That's a bad sound. Oh yeah, that's bad. More bolts. These look like maybe a 12. Looks like there's probably 4 of them. This thing is killing me. Stay. Those like 12mm bolts. There's 4 of them come all the way through. It looks like it comes off as one unit, and it's a sealed, replaceable unit, I think. Hopefully Napa has that. We'll see. Okay. Gotta go get some tools. Alright, so I have to get off these 4 bolts in the back there. After I get them all off, I'll turn the camera back on. Looks like on the top here, maybe this is a, I don't know what this is here, this thing, it's a little sensor. I don't know if it's a sensor or a vent. It comes up here. Yeah, looks like maybe a air vent. Anyhow, we'll pull that off somehow. I'll give you a heads up on that. Okay, so we're back. Back on this bad mama jama. So, yeah. So bolts that hold the wheel bearing assembly on, they're 15mm, and they have a fairly small head for a fairly big bolt. So if you have one, use a 6-sided socket instead of a 12-point. You get a way better grip, and it's not gonna strip. I did it right. Better grip, no strip. So let me get, and on the top here, I don't know if you can really see it, but this guy, Allen wrench, can you see it? Allen wrench, so you pop it out, it's just a sensor for something. How's that for tech? It's a sensor for something. So just pull that out. I can't imagine what that would be for, because it's not a brake sensor, and it's not a vent, because it has an electrical plug on the other end. So, if you know, well then, let me know. I think this should come off now. Feels like there's something else holding it. Shouldn't be. Motherfucker! I need a bigger hammer. What? Okay, what's holding it? Definitely loose. Maybe. All else fails. Hit it with a hammer. That's right. No, there's something else. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Hello. All right. Sorry, down there in video land. That's what it looks like. And I'm sure Napa is going to sell the whole thing as one unit. Cross our fingers, because I need to go to work today. Oh, it's a speed sensor. I see that little sensor is a speed sensor, because I see like a gear inside the hole. So it's some kind of a wheel speed sensor. Whatever. Alright. Okay, so all done for the wheel bearing. Just a word to the wise. They'll probably try to sell you one that has the splines on the inside that works for the four-wheel drive version also, but it will not work. It's slightly different. It's the caliper won't fit. It's like a quarter of an inch further out. So if you replace one and you have the two-wheel drive Chevy 2003 Dually, mine's a van, but I think the truck is the same, two-wheel drive, don't let them sell you the wheel bearing assembly with the splines on the inside that will also work for four-wheel drive, because it will not fit. I found out the hard way.